Hello my friends and welcome back. It is episode 34. Just double checking OBS there because it looked frozen but it's not frozen. Alright, let's continue. I was just thinking about other game design issues with the game that have been solved. Like the fact that editing your stats before a level up works. Which is really silly. In case you forget, if you change your intelligence or your dexterity or whatever before a level up, it will actually change, or your endurance, whatever. It will actually change how many hit points or skill points or whatever else you get. It will change those things. Which is really dumb. This was a problem in the original Fallout that was solved by running your stats off of the base values and not any modified values. So like, for example, you could drink this before you level up, and as long as you level up before the -1 intellect kicks in, you could get some extra hit points from having that extra 1 endurance. You know, once again, just as an example. And when you learn that, as you do as I did back in the Fallout days, once you learn that, if you actually care, and I don't care now, but I did care then, wow, there's literally nothing in any of these bookshelves. Oh, they're not even a thing. Once you learn that, you can't unlearn it. Then you start hoarding like drugs and stims, not to use them in combat, but to use them for leveling. It totally perverts the game. You know, we haven't found this water filter. We have searched the whole facility. So I guess we gotta search this tunnel as well. Oh, okay. There's this other bit of the facility. Through the radioactive zone. Which is full of, I'm sure, totally friendly enemies, which are going to make life mega difficult. There's a box there. Oh, there's 2 boxes there. So in this game, it doesn't, your allies cannot get sick from radiation. So as long as you are immune, you're fine. This is hilarious that you can just take some pills and be immune to this. Yeah? No one else is taking any damage? That's hilarious. Oh. Huh. Well, that's it. We solved the quest. So what? That other area is... I don't want to come back here. Let's clean this place out in case for some reason you have to come back here. Which I don't want to. Good thing I finished my inventory management. Did that just do no damage? Man, I'm missing a lot of shots here. Oh, Doja's stunned. He's not taking much damage though. What is going on here? Rescue Doge with super stims. I'm gonna presume that the issue maybe is armor. Can I just like... Can I just actually just pass healing things to... Can I just use them in here? Oh, this is hilarious. Oh my god. Why didn't I discover this sooner? This is the most hilariously dumb thing that's ever happened in a million years. Alright, load the AP. For 4 action points, you can just inventory manage your whole team. There we go. See, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with Murloc. Oh, it's a Moloch. Why are you getting so close to it? Oh, dog is up. Can't use meat during combat. Hexadude. I think a med kit would be a good idea. Oh, he's slightly overweight. Oh, that's just because... I move the med kit. Alright, well that's meat. Isn't there another one over here? Yeah. Why on earth would you even use stims in combat then? If you can... Why would you use stims in combat if you can just, for 4 action points, do absolutely as much as you want? I don't understand why some hits are going through and some are doing 0. Great experience, though. We are all, like, loaded with the correct... We are all loaded with AP. That doesn't seem to be mattering. Great experience for Good Boy, though. Vulnerability to radiation. Yet it doesn't matter. What are the penalties for wearing armor? This armor, I presume, is just not the best armor. It's just some armor. -2 dodge, -3 dodge, so -5 dodge. For now. Probably not worth investing in. Alright, let's continue. Oh man, radiation protection lasts for a day. Well, that's nice. That would have been helpful down in the glow. Are these things like... Does melee always work on them? Oh, those are some good hits. Ooh. Oh! Well, that was definitely a hit. See, okay, so he's fully loaded. No, he's also fully loaded. What am I doing? 70 meat. Let's start loading up my characters precisely. To be fair, overloading like a party member doesn't matter. They lose AP, but once the fighting is done, that doesn't matter. I think you can actually overload them and then just like carry them around. Alright, he's full. And he's full. Wouldn't it be fun if you could give your dog a knife? That would be funny. You could do that in one game, I can't remember which one. You could put a knife in your dog's mouth. random axe there. You take axe. Alright, seemingly nothing here. But yeah, I don't want to come back to this area, so let's just go ahead and clear it. Oh yeah, there isn't too much loot here. Strange thing to wish for. I mean, to be fair, the vast majority of what I am carrying is just meat. And I can overload my characters if I so desire. Why is that not a shot? It looks like a shot. I mean, this weapon does have... Holy crap, that's a lot of them. This weapon does have medium range. Huh, I have a 99% chance to hit the floor here. Okay, that's weird. Is this entrance like one person wide? Looks like it is. The target is too far. Okay, it is one tile wide. So... have that. Now, move here. You hold position here. You hold position here. Guy jiggling like an idiot. I can't aim this. I can only burst it. Nailed him. Come on, game. It burst the dog, and the dog is down here, okay, and the target is up here, and I am also up here, and the gun is also up here. How can we get this wrong in 2025? So what? The friendly fire system just decides, you know what? That guy is in front of you. So you're gonna hit him. What a dumpster fire. Well, these things don't hit very hard, so that's nice. Straight into the corridor of death. I'm gonna have to reload. Well, I'm running low on armor piercing. Although it doesn't seem to really make a huge difference. God. Dying to random crits. I'm presuming that the issue is that the enemy has tons of armor and only hits that are bypassing armor are doing damage. I think the dog is the one that's most resistant to criticals, so he might be the one to hold the position. To be fair, I could hold here. Oh, perfect. Oh, it's so random. Come on, boy. You need to actually not be there. Well, my main character has very high luck. Oh, he got stunned. Glory to the RNG. I hate it. I hate the combat in this game. It isn't. The friendly fire system is garbage. The RNG of it is ridiculous. He's actually blocking me, so I can't get back. Oh, wrong weapon. Here come the crits. Position in the corridor. I'm just going to go into my inventory and heal because it's easier. Oh yeah. But now the dog can't get into the correct position to block the entrance. Not having control over your characters in the year of our Lord 2025. And you know, this is probably another area where the developer was really stubborn and was just like, no, the players yearn for AI controlled characters. Well, if they yearn for them, make it an option. He's up. I have no choice. I need to do some inventory magic. I didn't realize he was overloaded. I thought I had deloaded him. Point one. I'll do. I'm shooting this guy in the ass. And I'm doing nothing. Oh, come on. Ridiculous critical stun garbage. Alright, that's my turn used. And he's the one character I didn't want to be attacked. Because he's the one that's like the most soft. He should be the one at the back, firing his sniper rifle. But instead, he's up front. He's up front because I can't control the AI. And then the moment that the battle started, he positioned himself like a total moron. Actually, just give him normal meat, because it doesn't matter for the dog. Man, how hard is it to just start this fight? With correct setup. Alright, you can get in front. Please do. Oh! Well, that's a good start. Hey! Finally. The strategy I wanted to execute. Such a simple strategy. Ow. Great. Which is to have the dog in the front and to shoot over the dog. Like, literally a not rocket science strategy. Except I got shot in the back by an ally. Because that's how this game works. Actually, he's not that badly hurt. I can't even, like... You can't decide which ammo to reload. Unless you go into your inventory. So I'm going to reload those 2 extra AP that I have lying around. And Hex is not even firing here. He's just pretending like this battle is not his problem. Right, well I have to reload. I'm holding the front. Although he is better. He's got more HP and a better shield than me, but huzzah! Hey, the dog went back to his position. You know, this just goes to show the strategy would have worked just fine. The strategy of having the Doge in the front and then having everyone else stand behind him and shoot would work absolutely fine, except we somehow managed to friendly fire the dog in the back at point blank range the first time, and the mental AI ruined it the next 2 times. I honestly thought I was going to kill him there. Ooh, so many crits in a row. Doge seems okay though. I think for safety, probably should just heal him anyway though. This, once again, one of my AI partners is just sat here, touching himself in the corner. I have no idea how I unloaded into the back of the dog last time. Because it didn't happen this time. And you know, when you bring up your inventory, of course you can reload all your allies' weapons as well. Instead of paying for a reload. So I can open up my inventory here, reload this gun, and then I can decide to also reload this gun. And hell, why not? He's only got one bullet missing, but let's reload his gun too. And I can reload this gun. What was this fire? 7.62. I should have healed the dog while I was in there. No, don't die, don't die, don't die! No! Double crit! Come on! Okay, that time it was my mistake because I didn't heal the dog when I was in the inventory. But it only happened because I was so incredibly frustrated. And I was incredibly frustrated with the fact that the AI had successfully managed to botch. Do you know, I'm going to use this. Successfully managed to botch my strategy repeatedly. Why won't this load? My god, this game. This actually hurts my soul. This should not have been as difficult as it is. An unbelievably simple strategy that should just work, of having the dog stand in the single tile entrance and picking them off one by one while everyone just shoots them. Such a simple strategy, and I'm struggling to execute it. I'm struggling to execute it because of the RNG, because of control problems with the allied characters. Oh my god. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get into position here before I get mangled. Also, if you go down, you can't control your allies anymore. Okay, fortunately, he is kind of blocking the entrance still. Now the dog is stunned. The damage is being focused on the wrong character. Might as well reload his weapon for him while I'm in here. This is not going to work because I did not get what I wanted. At least my dog is back on his feet. Come on, kill him. Nice. Oh, crits. Hey, he's in position. See this, like... 1 damage, then 5 damage, then 20 damage. It's so random. The randomness in the combat is absolutely ridiculous. It's like no one even gave the slightest shit about this having any tactics or reliability in it whatsoever. It reminds me of that old D&D meme where someone's like, yeah, roll 20 dice. And the guy rolls 20 dice and then he's like, so do I win? You know, it's making the point that the outcome of the battle is a complete mystery to everyone involved in it. Hopefully the fact that he's facing the wrong way will let us kill his ass. I'm hitting my own... Why are we hitting the dog? Because the guy is turned around. Oh, he's stunned. To be fair, being stunned means he doesn't have an orientation anymore, I think. So that's nice. Should have reloaded my gun. That was dumb. Alright, that one bites the dust. I crit for 4. Like, the crits are completely random. The shots are completely random. The game's combat systems are just chaos where madness rules. Who can predict what will happen? That was an ordinary hit that did 14. A crit that did 4? Oh, nice work. Oh, and he got some crits on top. should have reloaded. It's fine. One left, so unless we get really unlucky, we should win. I can't... This is another thing. Once you've told your ally to hold a position, you can't untell him to do that. You have to actually now control his position with hold position requests. What a joke. I'm guessing that you can do real damage by, like, aiming at the eyes or something, but it still probably has a huge element of randomness to it. Cost of reload is lowered. What a great ability. Except, you know, whenever you need to reload, you might as well just open your inventory and reload everybody. Like, am I supposed to take this seriously? It's such a ridiculous oversight. Yeah, man, just go into your inventory, heal up everybody, reload all their weapons, take any stims that you forgot to take, or maybe take painkillers to get your health back and get some additional bonuses or whatever. All for the low price of 4 AP. Hell, just completely do your inventory management. We don't care. Good thing I bought all that extra ammunition though, to be fair. I did in fact use it. And then we'll find out that the rewards in here are just garbage. Hey, an actual weapon, a new one. 13 to 22 mid-range. I don't really have the 9mm to actually feed that. Alright, let's have a look at our new toy. 11 to 17 mid-range. 5.63. 5 to shoot, 6 to aim, I presume. This is also mid-range. 13 to 22, much better. 12 Gorge. Mid-shot 12 Gorge. with low spread and 3-round burst. Guess the main issue is the cost of admission in terms of like shotgun shells are quite hard to find. Man, imagine playing this game tactically. Choosing, you know, which weapons to fire each turn with each character and whether to take aimed shots or not and where to aim them. What a world that would be. Oh well, lots of guns here. Decided to disallow the launch of the ICBM stationed under this base. A small group of fellow humanists confiscated the launch codes from the Guard Regiment, barricaded myself. Even as I write this, comrades that did not approve of my decision are trying to break down the door. They seem to be led by Lieutenant Belov. All these generators are still running. Which is kind of hilarious. This war was supposed to happen so long ago that these skeletons are, you know, skeletons. So all the meat is gone. And yet the generators are still running. Absolutely nothing in that room of interest. Ammo. Is that a fake grenade? Why do we find fake training grenades in military facilities? You know, that's another glorious error. Is like throwing being a separate skill. And then there isn't enough things that you can throw for throwing to ever be a viable skill that you spend points on. A rusty AK-47. Meh. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll take it, we'll sell it. But meh. do here. There's one warhead ready for launch. Let's get those bastards one last time. I bet those coordinates are like various places in the world. Probably all memes as well. Just because this game does not take itself seriously. It expects you to take it seriously, but it doesn't take you seriously, right? It expects you as the player to take it seriously, but then it's constantly being like, here's some magic, here's some memes, here's a reference to other video games. We wouldn't want you to be too immersed. But you're whining. We will soon find a shop. And we will dump off all this stuff. Yeah, training grenade. Alright. Five levels to get that. So the whole reason to do this, I suppose... I mean, this was a nice little area, even if it did demonstrate how unbelievably god-awful the AI and the combat is. For a game focused around combat, it sure has awful combat. But what I was going to say was that the whole purpose of doing this, I presume, was to get that automatic shotgun. Which, if you're a rifle character, that's a great weapon. Because you're going to find yourself a nice sniper rifle for long range, and that burst fire shotgun is going to be perfect for short range. The problem is the comically terrible AI characters that you have to live with are going to be completely unable to execute that strategy effectively. The incredibly difficult strategy of, you know, deciding when a single shotgun shot at short range is going to be good, or when a burst is going to be good, or when aiming is going to be good, when switching weapons is going to be good. You have to switch weapons for them, and that means you can only do that on your turn. So if your turn doesn't come at the right moment, then they won't intelligently switch weapons. You'll unload the sniper rifle at short range, or fire the shotgun at long range. There are so many good elements to this game that the bad elements annoy me even more. You know? It feels like we were this close to greatness. But the more you play the game, the more you discover its problems. And, you know, as a developer, you could say, you know, it's perfect. You can be arrogant when you make a perfect game, right? But not before. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you guys who are still watching this are enjoying it, and I'll see you guys next time.